Hello, dear friends. We have arrived yet again. It is a new week, the dawn of yet another story to be told. With that being said, since you've waited so long and so patiently, I think it's only right that we move on quickly, get this show on the proverbial road. Because as you know, where this story takes us is nowhere that feet have often trotted. Every day we are reaching new and unexplored territory. With that being the case, I can't just lead you into this untamed wilderness with no clue of what's going on. No, if I'm going to bring you along with me for the ride, we need to make sure you're up to speed. And for that, I'll look to the person who's going to do the recap. Anybody? Anyone? Ferris? Bueller? Test. Test one, test two. Test one, test two. All right, technical difficulties, but we're back and someone is going to hop right into the recap for us. LOL, anybody? Anybody who is able to. Maybe Chris?
I'm going to need a little bit. I got into another game while I didn't know if we were playing or not. I can do the recap.
Okay.
So the time before last, uh, the party was exploring an extradimensional place of the old Albert Meister wizard, whose name I should really remember, seeing as how famous he is. Um, but after exploring his first floor study, we go upstairs, get split off into multi dimensions of fun. Slayer is in a arena fighting a whip monster. Chimera is in, and Dream is in a forest with a set of new players that we later discover is her sister, an astral elf. And the elf has offered a position at Big Wolf's side and wants to recruit them. They're back and forth. They, Slayer, and two dragons, Solaris and Luna, are now hostile and are getting their butts kicked by Dream. They are in some sort of a dream realm, and it seems that the astral sister can pull dreams into reality. Chimerica fell in his fight with the witches, even after studying Bulwark, and is transformed into a gargantuan dragon and continues to fight. And we have not yet found Atlantis, who I think is with us. Question mark.
Oh, yes.
And we left everyone after one round of combat.
All right. Thank you for your beautiful recap. Take your well deserved point of inspiration. As we hop back into it, you are very correct. There is a heated battle going on, and Atlantis is privy to a battle of his own. When we last left off, we had already started your fight. That was 2 weeks ago, Joe, and now we're gonna hop back into it. If you remember, you had started to cross that land bridge, and some sort of earthen elemental creature came out from the river below and began to attack you. You are first up in initiative, however. So as you dodge away from this attack, you get to act. Please, your turn.
That's a good question. Let's see. Where did my map go? There it is. Well, in melee range. That's cool. Alright. Atlantis is going to.
For those of us who haven't been introduced to Atlantis's fight yet, you want to give a little bit of context?
Did you
Oh,
hear me
yeah.
before?
That there was a land bridge
And a
and
giant earthen elemental that attacked.
okay.
And there's some kind of wasps somewhere that were just decoying. His thingies. We're gonna go with the old standby with the, we're gonna wild shape into the water myrmidon. Especially since I'm in melee range.
Okay, begin to take the form of a large water elemental.
As he raises his trident, the water from below the bridge rises up to meet him and engulfs his body, and when it shifts away, he's turned into his elemental form.
Was that your bonus action or your action?
That is, I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action for him. Let me double check. It's been a while since I played Atlantis. Let's see. Wild shape. Oh no, it's an action. All right. No. It's. Hold on. Use wild shape as a bonus action. Use it. Yes, it's a bonus action because of combat wild shape. And he is going to bring back up his doohickey. Water elemental. He is going to move into the creature's space and kind of force the water into all the little cracks and crevices of the element. And he's going to also use for his action, he's going to use Whelm, which the elemental must make a strength saving throw, which I'm pretty sure it can pass.
Let us find out. Strength saving throw. And as you begin to engulf this earthen mud rock creature, a 23.
Oh yeah, that passes. I figured it would pass, but it tried. So nothing happens on a success.
Its silty form seems to move through the water without problem. You would expect that an earth elemental would hold its form, but it seems like this creature is more made out of mud and sand, and it moves just as easily as water would flow. Was that your action bonus action?
And movement, because I am staying in the space. Also, on the map, I don't have a token that I can see through.
Let me
Or at
see
least
if
I
I
don't see
can.
the token.
I'll fix that for you real quick.
But yeah, that is my turn.
All right. Your turn ends. And the next turn begins. You can see that this elemental immediately begins to work against you. Its earthen form begins to mutate and change, and you watch as it attempts to slip out of the water. You're not grappling it, so it does have movement speed. It is going to attempt to retreat backwards into the water below. So you can make an attack of opportunity as it leaves your range.
Let's see where my D20.
You said it was what to hit? What was it, Joe? Okay, a crit. Will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage. "20 bludgeoning damage as the water elemental slams into this silty earthen form. It almost hits the ground a little harder, but it doesn't quite seem to phase it. As it does reach the ground, it seems to mold its form into the soil there, and slowly but surely, giant pillars of earth begin to smash towards you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Can I get a deck save from you, Joe? 17 is not gonna do it. As several of these pillars connect with you. For 22 plus, hold on 1 second. For 44 damage as two of them connect directly into you, smashing through your water elemental form. And these giant pillars of earth stick around. You can see that there's 6 of them. I'll mark them on the map. You'll see them here. Located in these locations. And you are now standing on top of them. They are 60 feet tall. Which leaves you at an elevation of 60 feet from the ground. And if you thought that these pillars were the worst of your issue, the buzzing, the ominous buzzing from behind you only seems to get louder until you realize that this swarm has chosen you as an enemy. And the swarm will also descend upon you. Let's see if we can hit. Uh, 16 to hit. It will deal 19 bludgeoning damage, or excuse me, piercing damage. And these swasps that you have come into contact are also going to completely occupy your space, or a portion of it. What's worse is as they connect, they seem to only grow larger. I need you at the end of your turn, while this swarm continues to rage, to make a Constitution saving throw. An 18 will not pass. And as the first set of wasps connect with you, you feel almost a magical aura bringing in more and more, as if something continues to call them down. Their stinging and biting deals a total of 31 piercing damage. This swarm has stuck to you and clung to you so fiercely that you're finding it hard to see. Your vision is currently obscured. That's going to go to the end of your round, and will find us in yet another familiar fight. As the dragon arises. Chris, it's your turn. We're going to start out with the lovely trio, as they were up in initiative. And they have some pretty big problems to deal with now. So there's no time to waste. Just making sure, Chris, you are here, right? Or are you still in your match? Chris? Ooh, I'm not hearing you if you're speaking.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't hear Joe. Do you hear Joe?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna name this episode Technical Difficulties, because what the hell? Alright, Chris. I get to go first. First thing you're gonna deal with is the purple clad witch. Do you have Mage Slayer? Because she is going to cast a spell. Right here, right in front of you.
Do my feats count?
Everything transfers over.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like that's something I would have taken, but let's see.
It's okay if not. Rather you didn't. Personally. So I can just cast my spell. But
Yep, I took Mage Slayer.
okay. It's going to cast a spell, so you do get that reaction. If you would like to use it for this.
Yep. So which one is it? Is it the one that I'm on or Bulwark?
It is the one that you are on currently.
All right, so I can take a melee attack. So it says I get to take a melee attack. Under my actions, I get multi-attack. Is it just one of the multi-attacks?
It's just one. It's like an opportunity attack.
Okay. Let's see. Does a 27 hit?
27 will hit.
All right. They will take 22 piercing and 10 force.
"22 and 10 is a 15 DC? Or 16? Yeah. 16 because it's 32.
Yeah, and also because Mage Slayer disadvantage on your saving throw.
But I have advantage, so I will roll flat.
Makes sense.
I need this. Come on, baby, don't fail me now.
Gone silent again.
No, just taking a little while. Oof. It is a 13. So that is gonna fail the concentration save. So she loses the spell before she can even cast it, which is not ideal. And I took 32 damage. That is very rough. But you already used your reaction, so she's going to move away from you now. And fly backwards to a hopefully safer corner. And take some elevation. The other sisters are going to try their best to deal with you.
Well, one of them's still running away, so it's the other sister. Hasn't been 10 rounds.
It's true, but if you remember, she did create copies of herself. And they are not fond of you. But then again, I don't think anyone would be fond of a giant dragon that just absolutely wrecked everything.
Well, they kind of started this ambush, so sucks to be them.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It definitely does.
Like, it's hard to play the victim card when you're the one who set the trap and then
I don't
sucks.
know. I disagree. I know a lot of people that play the victim very, very well, no matter what position they're in. It's an art form. Oh, slowly but surely. Because of the way that we're running Foundry now, it's taking up a lot of processing power on my computer, so just give me a second here while it loads. Okay. All right. Okay, and lucky for me, no more anti-magic aura. That was really rough.
Again, no pity for the ambushers.
Where'd my third one go? Are you sitting on it?
Remember, third one's running away.
No. There's 3 copies.
And that doesn't require a concentration check to maintain?
No, actually, it is summon greater demon
Okay.
or summon greater fiend. I think it's greater demon actually, or summon fiend, one of the two. And those, if you break concentration, it stays around. Infernal Calling, summon greater demon. I think this one we used was summon greater. Yes, because of the blood circle, which protects her. But nonetheless, there should be 3. I don't know where the other one disappeared to. I might have invised it from when you had anti-magic up. So we'll just... Get out of here, wasps. It's not your fight. Oh, I found it. It was right here.
All right. Have you been making the charisma saving throws for the demons?
For them, none of them are under her control anymore. But they are hags. And there's some more meta to that, but we won't worry about that right now.
All right. So hags are fiends, right?
They are.
On a failed save, the demon continues to obey you. On a successful save, the control of your demon ends, and for the duration, the demon spends its turns pursuing and attacking the nearest non-demons to the best of its ability. Okay. I can't see the map. Foundry's just a wall of black, so I'm going to trust you that they're attacking the nearest non-demon.
Maybe that will show it to you? How about now?
No, it's just black.
I see. This is what I need to do. Give me 1 second. I'll fix that for you right now.
Alright, while we're waiting, because the first one already took the turn, I'm going to legendary action, and I'm going to cast Blink on myself.
Okay. Does the first one proc when you cast it, or is it only at the end of your turns? Because some spells will say when you cast the spell and on each of your turns.
Yep, roll the d20 on the end of each of your turns.
Okay, so you're gonna wait until your turn for the blink to come active.
Yep.
And I think I fixed it. I need to close this one because it's making my computer too slow. Let's see if I can do it here. Can you see the dragon now?
I can't see anything. It doesn't really matter. I can do this theater of the mind.
Okay, well, with that part out of the way, you might just need to refresh, and then it should work.
Okay, I can see stuff now.
Okay, cool. Dope. So we're gonna train. As these fiendish summons, I need you to make first an intelligence saving throw.
Against a magical effect?
Against a magical effect.
21.
Okay. A 21 will pass. I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Magical effect?
Indeed.
18.
An 18 will fail.
Legendary resistance.
Okay. And then the last one is a second wisdom saving throw. A 24 will pass. As they begin to lace enchantments, speaking in tongues and in unison, you ward off their magics quite easily. most of them impervious, or most of your scales granting you an imperviousness to magic that seems to subdue whatever foul rituals they were attempting to enact. But I do have a bonus action.
Oh, wait, so each one of them just took an action?
Yes.
So each one of them just got a turn?
They have the same turn, not separate.
But every turn.
I'm sorry?
For legendary actions, there are effectively 3 creatures taking individual turns.
No, they are going to take the same turn.
But they're 3 separate creatures.
I'm going to rule that they're 1 turn.
Okay.
Alright. You will get another one now, legendary action, after all 3 of them finish.
All 3 creatures taking 1 turn.
Yep, all 3 creatures taking a turn.
Alright, I'm going to psychic step to my friend who fled.
Okay.
I can't see them on the map. It's all just darks and purples. Can you move me to wherever they are?
And your movement for your psychic step is how far?
60.
Okay, you're gonna move down in this direction.
Wow, that one got that far away. I didn't realize that.
And you're gonna end up down here.
Okie dokie.
You should be able to peek her now. She gets to take her turn. And this is the tricky part. He's going to attempt which is only 30 feet, so it's really not that far. Is gonna bonus action Misty Step after they fling bolts of energy towards you. We'll roll to hit here.
Alright, and what kind of energy is it?
It's gonna be force damage from a... Oh no, it's gonna be... Force damage from a Eldritch Blast. Let's grab these dice. And it's 39 force damage. Or no, sorry. Those are rolls. 17 plus... So a 22 to hit.
Alright, is it my AC or... Like, is it the Dragon's AC or Chimera's AC?
Should be Dragon's AC.
Alright, so that hits.
Plus magical bonuses from your... so like go to your... Toggle your AC and see what magical bonuses you have. And then I would add them to your stat block. Because they still apply. Just no like shield or armor bonuses.
Yep. That doesn't hit.
Okay? And that means that the other ones will not hit either. That is going to be the end of her turn as she teleports 30 feet. Which is just down here. The other one is still turned. So it's
All
gonna go to
right.
your turn, Chimera.
Oh, I don't know what I clicked. That was the wrong one, though.
It looks like you're still in AoEs, like the little AoE toggle button.
How many feet does that say? 95?
One more time?
How many feet is that? Does it say 95?
No, I missed the line. Yeah, that's 85.
Hmm. And from Bulwark, that's what, 40? It's just really hard to see. It's tiny. I think it's 40, that's saying.
Oh, can you zoom in? It is 40. Yep.
Okay. I'll have Bulwark go first. He's got perfectly a 40-foot fly. All right. He goes first. And let's see. We'll do a. Let's see. Multi attack, 1 bite and 2 claw. Let's see. A 28 to hit.
A 28 will definitely hit.
A 26 to hit. And a 16 to hit.
All right.
Does a 16 go through?
The 16 will. All of them will.
Okay. Let's see. So starting off, it's 23 piercing plus 3 force. And then for the first claw, it's 9 slashing. Second claw, it is another 9 slashing. All right, then.
Hold on 1 second. I need the total.
The total.
You said 20.
20, 26, 35, 44.
44. Thank you. And she goes down.
Okay. Do I know where the second one is? The one who's not running away afraid?
The one who's not turned.
Yeah.
You watched her fly away from you towards the northeast of this map.
All right. Then on the end of Bulwark's turn, Chimera is going to legendary action. Psychic step 60 feet northeast.
You will go in this direction.
Yeah.
You can put yourself at the end of that.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. You got this. Yeah, that's where I want to go. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to reload this thing.
You might just need to change. So when you change to the ruler, you also have to change back to the character placement.
All right, zoom out. All right, am I in the right spot? I can't tell.
Yeah, I
I had to
moved you
reload.
already.
Okay, perfect.
You believe that she is somewhere in this vicinity.
All right, can I see them from where I am? Blind sight, true sight, yada yada yada.
120 though, right?
Yep.
You can see everything that you can see right now. And made your vision appropriate to its ranges.
Okay, I can't move on the screen.
Are you
I can't.
are you
Oh,
clicking
there.
this?
Okay.
There you go.
Is that it to the north? Like directly ahead, north of me?
That's one of them. Those are one of the 3 duplicates that she summoned.
1, 2, 3. All right. I still got my flight. I'll do. Shit, I hate moving.
If you point to where you want to go, I'll move you there.
All right, can you see my little ping?
I can also see when you do the ruler too, so if you just do the ruler, I can always move it there for you.
All right.
And you should be able to see her now.
Okay, so I took my move. I saw them. Oh, I didn't do my
This is the one that
recharge.
summons the birds, the
Yeah.
familiars. Okay.
Let's see. I didn't see if my breath recharges, but I should do that now. Come on. That's a 3. So I've teleported. I've flown. I got nothing.
Action, bonus action, movement, all done.
Actually, I legendary actioned after Bulwark's turn to do a psychic step.
You did.
It's like there's an invisible wall. I can't get my ruler past there. I'm trying to see how far are they from me.
They are 55 feet.
Perfect. Bonus action, psychic step.
And that's 60, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna drop you off right over here.
Awesome. Okay. Now we can do some shit. Bite, claw, claw.
And you're both 45 feet in the air. Well, she is 45 feet in the air. Depends on how high you would like to be.
I'm gargantuan. How?
If you're gargantuan, you are 3 by 3, which is 15 feet tall, 15 feet wide. So you can place yourself within that range.
All right, so let's say that I'm 20 feet in the air. Wait,
okay.
if I'm 3, that's
15 wide, 15 tall.
Yeah, 15 tall. That means I have to be 30 feet in the air.
No, keep doing
Okay. All right, did I roll my first to hit? I think I did. Yeah. First to hit is a 33,
Will hit.
18, and 25.
Damage.
Do they all go through?
You said 18, 25, and what else?
33, 18, 25.
I think the 18 might miss, but the rest I'm pretty sure hit.
Okay.
Yes, the 18 is gonna miss because she's gonna pop shield.
All right. Let's see. The first is 14 piercing and 16 force. And then another 15 of slashing.
All right.
So it was 45 damage total.
End of your turn? Question mark.
I think so. I just have to roll that d20 on Blink. And I rolled a 2. I think Blink is 11 or higher. I go Ethereal.
It is.
Yeah. Yep, so I stay where I am.
All right. End of
All right.
your turn, correct?
Yep.
Bulwark's done. Everyone's done. Dream. Your battle had just begun. You get to take your actions first.
Okay. In which case, these guys are all. It's really dark, but these guys are all 30 feet tall.
They are gargantuan, yes. You can click on crescent. You should be able to see.
I I seem to remember there being like a measuring tool here.
Yes, it's on the left side. You're going to click on the token controls, and then you can see that there's a ruler in that little mini bar.
You only see the chat. Items. Nothing called token control.
On the left side,
Yeah. That's what I see. So everything's real dark, and I just see the chat bar.
is it possible that you minimize that? Because that should be on the right side of your computer screen, and there's something that it's hiding right now.
I'm seeing the same thing, I think. Just black.
Well,
If I needed to maximize my window. Token controls, measuring controls.
cool. I'll do this to make it easier for you to see.
Okay. I will to reload the application, apparently. I am going to fly up 35 feet. And I'll send you another
Here, brighter.
screenshot. Yes, brighter, I think. When I load it in, this is what I mean by there's a Slayer token.
Oh, huh. I'll check my settings and then I must have just put something in the wrong spot. But thank you for letting me know.
So I'm going to go up 35 feet. Good proc opportunity attacks, if you're so inclined.
I don't have any that I would like to use now.
Okay. We are up there. Dream is going to spread their wings and hop off Crescent, float down a few feet. And they are shimmering in this cloak of moonlight draped around themselves. And then they stare directly at the astral elf, her sister. And everything shifts. The wood still, breeze stops. No crickets, no birds. And the moon shifts. That bright glow, protecting Crescent and Dream, shadowed as a moon is wanes to the new moon, darkening everything. And Dream will use their Black Moon ability. So a 30-foot radius, which should be, Crescent's going to keep flying up once Dream pops off and go up another 30 feet. And then a column or a sphere of crippling lunar darkness forms. And I need everyone to take a DC 23 Constitution saving throw.
DC 23. Owie. Let's see if we can do it. And that's gonna be my 1, 2, 3 dragons, and my 2 riders. Shade is gonna pass with a 29. You said 23?
Yep.
Shadow would fail, but they're gonna... Wait, Hearten might not be for con saves.
It
It
is
is
not.
not. It is not. So, Shadow will fail, which is the dragon. And Aura will pass. Solaris will get a 21. Luna will get a 22. Oof. So,
Um, so it is 80 necrotic damage on a failed save and 1 level of exhaustion. And it's half as much with no exhaustion on a pass.
80 and exhaustion. Which doesn't seem
And
to affect the shadow dragon at all.
okay. And everyone in the area has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
And then Dream is going to float back up, and I would like everyone to make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage
Just keep
for
in mind that
hit.
since you and Crescent are separate, you can't fly unless you're using like a spell like ability that I am not aware
I've
of.
got the dragon scale, the scaled
Gotcha.
ornament.
Right. Oh, I forgot that it gives you the 30 feet, right? 30-foot flying speed?
Yep,
Okay.
correct. So I'm going to fly 30 feet up and rejoin Crescent. And then Crescent will be casting Hypnotic Pattern down there. A wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
And everyone who failed has disadvantage on this save, correct?
Everyone has disadvantage, whether you failed or not.
Okay.
If you saved, you just don't get the exhaustion and half damage.
31 for Shade. 14 for Shadow. 12 for Luna. 13 for Solaris. I'm rolling so bad. And Aura seems quite impervious, yet again, to this magic.
So they all become charmed and are incapacitated with a speed of 0.
They are immune to charm.
What? Okay.
One level of exhaustion. All
That
right.
was Hypnotic Pattern, which clearly had no effect. I am going to action surge and cast mislead, and we're going to fly 40 feet that way.
As you magically disappear from the place where you had stood in a flash of moonlight.
And it looks, there's a illusory double.
Yep.
Where
I
we
love
were.
Mislead. Mislead is such a good spell. And I'll just put one here as a duplicate so we know.
And I didn't actually measure that because don't have. Your screen needs to be a certain size in order to have those. And then
It's how far? 60 feet?
I've got 40 feet left.
Yeah, you're just about there. I'll move you back
Yeah.
a little. All right. End of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Well, you know very well that dragons have true sight.
Yeah, I do. Hoping to get aura and the shade.
Maybe shade, but definitely not aura. You can see her vision tracks you. She does not look pleased with what you've been doing. We'll bust it out right now. As she turns and looks to you, as you glide across the battlefield, you begin to feel her mind press into yours yet again. You feel a psychic pressure that begins to build and build suddenly until it erupts like a scream. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw. This is a spell.
And it doesn't affect Crescent.
It does not. It is a single target spell.
Okay. In which case, that with advantage. 25.
A 25 will pass. And you will take half damage. 48 had, so 24 psychic damage. As a psychic scream almost stuns you. You're dazed just long enough before you realize that both of her dragons have descended upon you.
And they both get a spear to the face whenever they enter my range.
Roll to hit.
34.
And
a 30.
okay, they'll both hit and stop them 10 feet away from you, right? Your range is 10 feet.
Yep. And
Okay.
their movement goes to 0. They're both marked, so they have disadvantage on attacks, anyone but me. And they take they take 16 piercing and 9 radiant.
16 piercing, 9 radiant. That's the first hit.
First hit. Second one is 16 piercing, 14 radiant.
16 and 9. 16 and 4. And
14.
14. Gotcha. All right. As Solaris takes the brunt of this first attack, both of my breath weapons recharge. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw and make 2 of them consecutively.
Uh, 19.
Will fail.
I'll use my last Indomitable. We're at 27.
A 27 will pass. And the second
And
one
the second one is a 33.
will both pass. You'll take half damage from both of these sources. And the photonic breath from Solaris deals 66, so you take half, which is 33. And half of 29. She used her action, they used theirs in their movement. And they did charge, but I believe that only works with melee attacks. But let me just double check. Oh, we get a free attack because of charge. So because of charge, they will both get an attack.
Nope. Because your partners didn't move simultaneously.
They count as partners.
Oh, those two are partners.
It's a thruple.
It doesn't look like they're within 5 feet of each other, though.
You are right about that because of your sentinel. So I can't, unfortunately. That will go to the end of their turns. So the Shadow Dragon will take this opportunity to legendary action. It's got nothing useful. I lied. It's just going to take its turn. Go ahead.
Is it immune to charm?
It is.
Okay. Never
The
mind.
Shadow Dragon will first, alongside Shade. Let's see how far we can get. Easy. Dash down to you. They did charge. You can make your oppo attack. Your sentinel attack here.
Say 35 to hit.
On who?
First one.
On Shadow?
Which one do you want that to be? First one. Whichever one you want that to be.
Well, there's one of them that's moving, and so it's Shadow and Shade, right? It's the dragon and the rider. So you can hit.
They're mounted?
Yes.
Okay,
But
so the dragon is moving, so it's on Shadow.
okay, we'll hit Shadow.
They take 13 piercing and 7 7 radiant.
You said 7 and 15.
13 piercing, 7 radiant.
13 and 7. All right. We'll stop them. This one's going to keep moving now, and
if they move within 5 inches of, or 5 feet of me, I will
get another one.
get an opportunity attack.
This one will be directly against Shade as they jump off of Shadow's back towards you.
Oh, in which case I get advantage because they are not mounted. 28 to hit.
$28 to hit will miss. Which means I get to keep moving. Glory. Is gonna use their action. To unleash their own. Oh, they do have mounted combatant. I totally forgot about that. We're gonna use Nightmare Reveler. And unleash our own version of the same radiant moonlight that you used. We're gonna use the Black Sun. And this will deal necrotic damage in a line. I need you to make a con save. And I did charge, and you didn't stop me, so I do still get a melee attack after this. But we'll do Black Sun first.
You're not within 5 feet.
Ah, yes, that's right. I forget. So I do not get a melee attack.
Con save. It's 18.
18?
Yep.
4. Eight, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 for 13d8.
You know what? I'm going to use my inspiration and re-roll that.
Okay.
Not very much better. It's a 22.
22, I believe, will fail. So you're going to take 59 necrotic. Let me just double check. You said 22?
Yep.
Yes, 22 will fail. And you are paralyzed.
Also unconscious.
From the damage?
Yep.
And as the second rider dashes down in almost a mad fury grab, it dashes towards you in a blaze of black necrotic energy. And you and Crescent take the brunt of it. Is Crescent still up?
Yeah, Crescent is.
So you are
I suppose
unconscious on Crescent's back.
did that affect Crescent too?
No, it's only a single target, unfortunately. I couldn't get you both.
Okay. Yeah, Crescent's still doing great.
As the Vanguard is falling, bonus action Misty Step back onto his dragon. And that will be the end of their turns. Except the dragons will use their legendary actions.
I'm going to use my legendary action.
Huh?
Crescent's going to use their legendary action.
Okay, I'll let you do yours first, and then Sol and Luna will do theirs.
Let me make sure. The Crescent explodes in a sporific burst. Everyone can make a charisma saving throw. DC 23.
25 for Sol. You said wisdom, right?
Charisma.
Charisma. $23 for Luna. And let me just double check I rolled the right one.
Beats.
And 25 for Sol.
Okay. Shade Crescent. Or Shade Shadow.
Oh, Shadow.
Me going unconscious.
It's a paladin with the 32 to, or with a very large bonus, so it passes. And the dragon is also a charisma caster, but doesn't. However, I will hearten. I have now used my reaction. And... Oh wait, Martin's not charisma either. Yeah, intelligence, wisdom, strength, dex. Never mind. Takes it.
Is it? You are now indifferent towards us because your emotions have been calmed.
Ah, the shadow. Okay.
Maybe that'll
Interesting.
slow Shade down a little bit.
Well, here's to hoping. And that is the end of your round. I'm gonna do my last legendaries here. They both beat their wings towards Crescent. So Crescent needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Two times, please. Oh, actually, just once. The other one is a wisdom. So one dex save, one wisdom saving throw.
Dex save is a 19.
Will fail. And the wisdom save?
Wisdom save is a 33.
Okay. Solaris bursts in light. So radiant it almost blinds Crescent. But it's enough of a distraction that when Luna beats her wings and sends a chilling cold towards her, she's not able to right herself. The edges of her wings freeze over, and she is knocked prone and dealt 12 bludgeoning damage, 30 feet in the air for another 3d6. You're going to fail one death saving throw. And Crescent's going to take another 13 damage as she also hits the ground, and you are knocked prone.
You said 12 and 13 for 25.
And that is the end of my legendary actions. You've hit the ground, and that's going to go back.
To my turn?
Did we lose Joe?
I'm here.
We're going to do a Joe round, and then we'll be back. We also lost Chris, so we will try to finish up your fights and then come back. I believe you get to act first, Atlantis. You are in water elemental form being swarmed. What would you like to do?
Okay, and you might want to check my message in Diabolic Designs, but let me see what Atlantis will do here. I rolled to see if his whelm recharged, and it did not, because I rolled a 2. And you said the wasps are in my space?
They are.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action wild shape into a galvanize weird. That's a new one I haven't used yet.
It's actually really cool. I'm a fan of it.
And after he does so, he is going to drop off of the pillars and into the water. We'll go ahead. We'll take the opportunity attacks as he does so.
Okie dokie. Let's see what these opportunity attacks look like. Uh, 13 to hit.
13 hits.
And it's just going to be 6 damage. You also are going to take damage from the bigger swarm. As you make a con save for me, too. See how much damage you take.
Okay, let's see. I rolled a 6.
21 piercing. But you did wild shape, so it would have happened at the beginning of your turn, and then you would have wild shape. And I think you had enough hit points to survive it, so you should be fine. Don't even bother about taking the 21.
Oh, the 21 wasn't part of the opportunity attack.
No, the 21 was for the beginning of your turn, but you wild shaped, so.
Okay, and it's just the one opportunity attack that I took.
Yep, and it was only 6 damage.
Okey-dokey. So he drops into the water, and he will. Can't move the elemental piece, but he is going to go. Let me get my ruler.
You should be able to move it now.
Let's see. There we go. We'll just follow that, swim over there, and cast a spell. He's going to cast. Ooh, that'd be a good one. Let's see. He's going to cast Moonbeam at level. Let's make it a level 5 Moonbeam. Um, centered on the Earth Elemental. And let's see.
It
Moonbeam.
was also difficult terrain to move through that swarm.
It was. Let me double check the movement here. Um, 30 feet. That's fine. I'll put him at the bottom of the pillars. He just all he wanted to do was drop off him into the water. I don't know how falling reacts with movement speed.
Whatever movement you didn't have, well, you jumped down, so it's no movement, but you will take 66 damage if you want to drop.
I want to do that actually. That's good. That's a very good point. I forgot about falling damage. Let me double check something here. Okay, let's see. I started here. It'll be 5, 10, so 20 feet if I moved up to the top. Then I drop here. You know what? Yeah, he'll move up to he moves up to this top pillar. It's 20 feet with difficult movement, and then drop down, and he'll take the fall damage.
Let's look at what 66 will get us. And it looks like 17 of bludgeoning damage.
Excellent. That puts him at see 0 with 1 point carrying over, and as the galvanize hits 0, it does a death burst. Um, the Earth Elemental, please make a Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, that was a good play. All right, dex save. $12 on the save.
That fails. So he will take 9 lightning damage.
Yikes. Take the 9.
Atlantis takes 1 damage from the spillover, and then 5th level Moonbeam centered on the elemental.
And I need to make a con save with disadvantage. But it is a... Did you move 5 feet? No, you didn't. You're still pretty far from me. All right. And I have disadvantage. 29 on the save.
That passes, so you'll take half damage.
I don't revert to my regular form if I passed, correct?
Let's see. Correct.
Okay. Damage.
And now, he tells me something I didn't know. I didn't know it was a shapeshifter. Or some sort. Ooh. 4 plus 4, so that's 8 radiant, so 4 radiant since he saved.
All right.
Movement, action, bonus action. Um, he's gonna stay where he is, and that's his turn. Do bonus action? Yeah, I did because I went from one element. Okay, so that's his turn.
Okay. The earth elemental is going to bear down on you.
This causes the body to reinforce.
Yeah, we're just gonna use this. We're gonna use good old smash. As it slams its hands down on the ground, both connecting, the shockwaves begin to ripple. I need you, Atlantis, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, let's see.
As Earth begins to erupt, all around you. "20-foot cube."
That is a 17.
4 by 4. 20-foot cube. A 17 will fail. You're going to take. Can you roll, please? It's. Oh, and here they all come now. Oh no. Hold on 1 second. Okay. You're gonna take 65 bludgeoning damage.
Jeez Louise.
As the earth erupts from underneath you, the area, that square, becomes difficult terrain. That was the earth elemental's action. It was a spell, so if you have advantage on spells, you can roll with advantage.
I did not.
The swarm will start to move towards you, but does not have enough movement. Will still be 30 feet in the air. But a creature reveals itself to you. Seemingly the reason why these swarms are spawning, you watch as she summons another. This one's closer though, and it's gonna be able to hit ya.
Oh, I did just remember that I was concentrating on something and I rolled an 18 against a 65 to maintain concentration on the move.
Which would have been 32, so yeah. No longer concentrating on that, unfortunately. But you know what you can do? You can get attacked by this swarm of wasps. Just kidding, they rolled a 1. You're not going to get attacked by the swarm of wasps. And that's going to go to end of all their turns. And we'll pop out. We lost Chris. Joe has to step out too, so I guess this one's just going to be a short one since we don't have a Mitchell either. We're
Sorry,
not gonna.
everything went wrong today.
No, nothing went wrong. It's just different than we expected, different than we had planned for, but never wrong, never bad. Because we're missing so many people this week, we're gonna skip nominations, aspirations, and all that. But we will definitely name tonight's episode technical difficulties, because it's just too apropos.
I'm not night down.
Listen,
He's the
y'all,
only one there.
I am always glad to have you, no matter how short of the time we have together is. And I'm always excited to explore whatever we can of this world we have together. I hope to see you again next week. We're going to delve more into what's happening here and hopefully find what the resolution may be. Dream, unconscious, Crescent fighting for her damn life, Lantis in a battle with some sort of muck monster and their bug-like friend, Chimera hopefully besting the witches, and Slayer, well, with his own bloody problems. We'll see what happens. But until then, good night, stream. We'll see you very, very soon.
Night dream.